Hello everyone, welcome you for the today's topic WS security protocol. So last class we discussed the WS security, that is web service security protocol. One is called XML, extensible markup language, followed by SOAP, right? So these are the protocols so that can be used for web services. Similarly, the rest of the protocols we'll discuss today, mainly called WS security, which will again uses XML. Okay, before that, two simple protocol we have WSDL, that is web service definition language. So it is an XML format for describing network services as a set. Okay, which contains information where the services is located, what the service does, how to invoke services, such as types, messages, operation, port types and bindings, right? So what type of information is sharing and message is whether it is sending or receiving, or what are the operations, which are the port numbers are using, binding, etc. So operation is nothing but abstract definition of an action, and message is the abstract definition of data being exchanged as a part of operation, right? So what is a type of message exchange, followed by what are the operations that are going to perform on this message. Okay, so this is a one sample example. See here, message name followed by part name, right? Then type, which is a type used, right? So it is ended by the end tag. Similarly, you can have any number of message with part name and type, followed by here port name and operation, right? Operation where we are seeing input message and output message. What is the input and output message closed by this operation tag, and port type, right? So these are the port type that includes one operation comprising two message, because we are saying here message 1 and message 2. So WSDL, web service definition language, specifies the type, operations, followed by messages, port types, right, and bindings, right? This is about a simple protocol called WSDL. Next one is called as UDDI, that is universal description, discovery and integration. It is a registry or a catalog that allows business across the globe to list themselves in internet, right? So we can also call it as client query the registry services. So response is to access the WSDL, means it is working along with the WSDL. Okay, so those are two simple protocol after SOAP. So all those are using XML. One more important protocol called WS security, that is web service security, which is similar to IPsec at a network layer and SSL at transport layer. So why can't we use SSL here, right? That is only a transport layer protocol that cannot be used as a web net application layer protocol for security. And the other problem is it is a point to point protocol, right? We need a end to end security, but it is a point to point security, so we need a fine grained message protection, right? That's what we can't use this SSL protocol, whatever we studied at the transport layer, right? So we will go for WS security, which is a one important question you are going to get, which is having three parts. One is called token types, another one is XML encryption and XML signature. Yesterday we studied what is XML, right? So the same thing continued here with what is encryption part we studied and what is a signature we studied. Okay, so first we'll see what is web service security, which addresses basic problems in securing messages used in web service. That is a main aim. So to secure messages that are exchanged, right? So you know what are the applications that are performed on web services. You know, you may transferring some amount, you may sharing a PIN number. All these messages should be secured, right? So through what are the application you are performing, online banking, everything, right? So that's what we need a securing the messages. So some protocol we need to secure. So that is a main goal of web security. Then it is having three main function, that is it defines XML element that is used to communicate security tokens, right? So that are used in header of SOAP message, that is what we saw. Then together with XML encryption standard, which defining syntax and processing rules to encrypt one or more parts of SOAP message. Then signature standard defines syntax and processing rules to create and represent digital signature on one or more parts of SOAP message. So see, this is very simple. Already we studied n number of encryption algorithm. So how to encrypt messages or how to decrypt those messages which are embedded again here in the XML part, right? What is a syntax or tags that are used to encrypt, right, those messages using this encryption algorithm. Similarly with this signature algorithm, right, we studied digital signature also, how to use those things. Okay, so this is a one example token type. So for example, if you may use a hash algorithm called secure hash algorithm 1 with the parameter like n, t, timestamp, password, right? So that is the username, hash, nonce and timestamp are sent in username token. So it is using its own defined tags XML. You can define like anything. Username token means it will be having username, specified name, int tag followed by password type. Password type is password digit, specified, close, nonce, created, username token is closed. Like this, you can define your own set of tags. That is the flexibility of XML, right? So then what are these token types? It is having, mainly we are using for web security. It is having a tag called security with, we are specifying what type of security algorithm, right, followed by which security algorithm. See here, binary security token, what is a value type, what is a encoding type, and close this binary security tag token as well as close the security token. So those are token types that can be used in this tokens of WS security, right? Followed by XML encryption. So as already I told, it defines some elements for representing encrypted data and keys used for encryption, right? So we need some tags, or we call it as tags as elements, right, in XML. So we are representing encrypted data and keys for encryption. Encryption at different levels of granularity. So it may be used for an entire document or some parts of the document. So the complete XML element within one document, right? So or it can be a content of an element, right? So the next one is how the tags can be used. XML encryption. You may have encrypted data. These elements contain the type attributes, indicate type of information to be encrypted, information about the algorithm, cipher data, so, right? So encrypted key, which type of algorithm, what is a key that is going to use for encryption. See here the example. So we'll be using S11 body with WS security ID followed by encrypted data, the type followed by encrypted method, what is algorithm, link we are sharing, cipher data, cipher value, so and int tag card encrypted data, right? So this is what everything is used in this XGENS, right? That is XML encryption, right? So that is says XML encryption, X encryption with encrypted data tag and encryption method followed by what is the algorithm, cipher data and cipher value, right? So all these things you can define your own tags followed by the values. That is a very easy thing, right? So then the other part we have is XML signature.